YouTube, what's up? This is your boy DJ Troy. Hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday. Everybody is doing good. Okay, so let's move on to more of the trending topics and more of what's happening in the world. If you saw my first video that I put up earlier today, you will see that I ended with, being careful about going into countries that are in conflict. So don't be crazy, protect yourself, and take care of your family. Do what is important. Now, moving on to, the huge topic of the Kardashians. Now, it's been a lot of speculation over the past year or so where the media has been, speculating on what is happening to Bruce Jenner. As you guys know, Bruce Jenner has been the father of the Kardashian clan, for the Kardashian reality series, and he's known as an athlete. He's a businessman, but unfortunately, everybody know Bruce Jenner as the individual who basically is the father figure on the Kim Kardashian show, the Kardashian family show. But Bruce Jenner has done way more than that. He's a Olympic winning athlete. He's a businessman. He has multiple companies. He is vast. But, the Kim Kardashian brand, that's what he's known for. Now, moving on to why is it that I'm talking about Bruce Jenner. It's been widely reported that Bruce Jenner is in the process of transitioning from a man to a woman. Yes, you heard me right. He's gone from a man to a woman. Now, I'm gonna speculate a little bit on, what could have possibly happened. Because remember, I must put out this disclaimer. I don't know these people. I'm just a viewer. Like you guys, the only thing is that I come in front of a camera and give my opinion. Whether it's right or wrong, it's just my opinion. Now, my speculation is that Bruce Jenner was caught up in the limelight of the Kardashian family. If you should notice, the men around the Kardashian, they have issues. Rob Kardashian, serious issues. Okay? All the men around the Kardashian, it's like the only stable person is Scott. But even Scott, he's deep into the alcohol. There's something about having such dominant females around that is driving these men a little crazy. Kanye West, even though he has never said anything terrible about Kim Kardashian, as you guys could see in multiple pictures, he looks miserable. He looks awful. Okay? He looks, I don't know why is it that he looks so unhappy, but let's focus on Bruce Jenner. So I think that by the women of the Kardashian family getting so much success, so much notoriety, and so much, focus, like for some reason this did something psychologically to Bruce. Notwithstanding that I don't understand gender transition. For all those people who are involved in the gay and lesbian communities, you guys could probably tell me better, but I don't know much about it. When I spoke to some of my friends who just happens to be gay, they said that gender transition is a whole nother thing. It's something that it's something very different. It's not just being gay, it's a whole nother situation going on there. So nevertheless to say, we'll see what happens to Bruce Jenner in this journey. We don't know, and I don't know. Now, moving on to the situation with Mr. Lil Wayne and Birdman. I spoke about this a little bit, but I just want to stay on this very quickly to say that, hey, regardless of what happens between these two camps, I wish them nothing but the best. Anybody that is aware, Birdman and Lil Wayne is having serious issues, but they have been together so long that I believe that they could make it work. Okay? So now, let's do some speculation. You're gonna see my face facing you guys. Let's do some speculation. If Lil Wayne should leave, Cash Money Records, where would he go? I know that there's gonna be a million people lining up, but my guess would be that he should really focus on hooking up with Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is gonna give him the capital that he needs and all that he wants. So let's look out to see what's gonna happen to Mr. Lil Wayne. Now, moving on to D'Angelo. D'Angelo is, of course, the guy that had that wonderful video, How Does It Feel, where he was half naked. And he came on Saturday Night Live and he performed, some songs from his new album. And he was wearing some t-shirt that says All Lives Matter and, Black Lives Matter and everything like that. And, it got some trends on Facebook and different places. But at the end of the day, we still have to watch out for the police brutality that's happening in America. Let's not forget that policing in America still needs to be watched, and all lives matter. Okay? Finally, we're gonna move on to the antics of this guy, Mr. Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. If anybody watch, all that's been happening with Superbowl lately, there's been this player. I think his name might be Robert Lynch. I know the last name is Lynch, but if you look at the description at the bottom of my video, I'm gonna make sure that I have his correct name. Anyway, Mr. Lynch has been running around talking about, I'm just here at the football press conference. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. And everybody has done so much with this song. They have remixed it. They have done so much. At the end of the day, though, Mr. Lynch, has failed miserably, because at the end of the day, the NBA did fine him for unsportsmanlike conduct off the field. Okay, so he still got fined. So I guess, Mr. Lynch, just speak to the media. It's part of your contract. One of these sport analysts said that if it wasn't for the reporter, this man would have been working at McDonald's for $7 an hour. Well, we don't know. Nobody knows the intelligence of this man, But all we know is that, he has gotten a lot of notoriety for that. On the flip side of that, you have the extreme end, which is Mr. Sherman, okay, on the Seattle Seahawks. He is somebody that just talks and talks and talks, and he also got fined. So it's so ironic that both of the Seattle Seahawks, teammates got fined for, it's like an oxymoronic thing, because one got fined because he doesn't like to speak to the media. Then the next one got fined because he's talking way too much. If that isn't funny, then I don't know what is. So, wishing them the best today, again, for You know, if you're living under a rock somewhere, today is Super Bowl Sunday and everybody's going to be turning up watching Super Bowl. So wishing the Seattle Seahawks the very best. And finally, on a little, health alert, way off topic, but as you know that this is how I do my thing. If you know that you have any health conditions, it's difficult, for everybody, including me. Like I fell and hit my foot and I still haven't gone to the doctor. But it's critical that whenever you have any health conditions or you're feeling uncomfortable, it's important that you go and check these things out, because you never know what might happen to you. So just a friendly reminder to take care of yourself. And always remember that the things that I talk about, yes, they are important in a way, but at the end of the day, what's important is that you take care of the people around you. Okay? As you look on the Facebook trend, you see, well, okay, they have Game of Thrones will be coming back tonight. Okay? Everybody's going crazy over Game of Thrones. What's going to happen? Who is going to win, what character is going to die, and blah, blah, and blah, blah. But did you check your child's homework? Okay? Did you actually took a minute to ask your wife, how is she feeling? Did you ask your boyfriend, how is work doing? How is this happening? Did you, when's the last time you checked your pressure? When is the last time you looked into your finances, instead of living to paycheck? Or if you have people taking care of you, are they doing a good job? So